Welcome back to the College Cooking Show.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna show you, and I have a very easy dumpling recipe for you guys. We're going back to my roots, back to China, where it all began for me at Barstool Sports. I'm gonna show you a very easy beef dumpling. Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
All right, this recipe, super easy, you guys. All you're gonna need, some ground beef, soy sauce, chili flake, sesame seed, ginger, garlic, and some green beans to kind of tie it all together. What you're going to do off the bat, and of course, dumpling wrappers, wonton wrappers, you can get these in any grocery store. You're gonna think, oh, they're probably in the ethnic section. No, actually, they keep them, you have to keep them cold, so they're next to the produce. Okay, to get started, we're gonna set our beef aside. We're gonna set our beans aside. We'll get to these in a second. What you're gonna wanna do first is we're gonna get prepping. So what that entails is chopping garlic and ginger. Peeling ginger, you're not gonna wanna use a peeler. Just grab a kitchen spoon and just pull back with the spoon and it'll come right off. You can get all the nooks and crannies. I think about a thumb size is a good measure, but if you like more of a gingery flavor, add more. If you like less, add less. Like I said, cooking's still always a game of personal taste. Once you got your ginger peeled, we're just gonna do a nice mince on it. No matter what happens after you've gotten it like roughly chopped, you can always go through with your knife, put your hand on top, and do a rock chop. A rock chop cures everything. No matter how much you butched it, come through with a rock chop and get all those little pieces into a mince. That looks about good. We're gonna set that aside. Garlic, same thing. Just take it, smash, pop it right out. And with garlic, you can just do a slicing motion. So it's just like this. And this part of the knife never even has to leave. So you can kind of go down, rock that knife back, and slowly slide. All right, and then same thing for the garlic. Get in there. Now take some scallions, and we're gonna cut this on a bias. So what that means, if this is straight on, turn it 45 degrees, take the first bits off, and thinly slice it on that 45-degree angle. What that 45-degree angle does is it gives you those nice diagonal looking pieces. Just kind of makes it a little prettier. Next, take your beef. Take about half of your chopped scallions, right in on top, half of that garlic, half of that ginger, right in there. You want to take about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce next, and just pour that right over the mixture, and then chili flake. This is optional. If you don't like spice, leave it out. If you like heat, add more. And take your hands, and you can come in there and just mix all that together with our meat. That's gonna be the base of our dumpling. That's what we're gonna fill these wonton wrappers with. Make sure your hands are clean, especially now. Once you've got your meat mixed up with the garlic, ginger, and the scallion, take a clean bowl and take the remainder of that ginger, scallion, and garlic mixture, put it into the bowl. We're gonna save this. This is gonna be on our green beans and sauce that we make at the end. So just reserve that to the side. Now we're gonna fill our wrappers. Lay them out like so. Some of you might find you might have square ones. I have circle ones. It doesn't matter. Remember to get plenty of salt into that beef mixture. The soy sauce is gonna have naturally some saltiness to it, but always, you can never go wrong with putting salt in dishes. The biggest problem home cooks make is it's under-salted, under-buttered, under-flavored. Big no-no. Just use some salt. More than you think, honestly, more than you think. So once those are laid out, take a ball, place it in the center, about that size. You wanna leave room so you can fold it over. You don't wanna overstuff these. So I don't know, about a thumb-sized ball. It depends on how big your wonton wrappers are. Okay, once you got your meat on top of the wontons, it's time to wrap. All you need for that is a dish of water. And what you're gonna wanna do is take your finger and just rub it along the outside like that, fold over, and as Donny would say in China, he would sing a song. He'd go, "There's no wrong way to wrap a wonton.
There's no wrong way to fry a goon." All right, you guys keep singing. I'm gonna go drink beer in the corner.
There's no wrong way to wrap a wonton. No wrong way to fry a goon. Go in.
我的快乐就是想你。
Oh, okay. We're doing similar things here. This is really taking me back. It's been 2 years since I was in China. The first goon I ever wrapped was with Donny. That was my start to Barstool. It's come on full circle. Now we're doing a cooking show. So just make little pockets, make sure they get all the way sealed. Come down with your finger, rub one side, take it, fold it over. Make sure there's no meat going through the edge. You really want to get a nice seal on that so that when we fry them up, nothing spills out. That looks perfect, just like so. So we have all our dumplings wrapped up. Look at these, we have nice little pockets. Look, if you get a little bit of a rip in one, don't worry about it, it's not the end of the world. Shit happens. Take some water, just put it on the outside, see if you can get that dough to kind of reseal. If not, whatever. We're not working in a restaurant. No one gives a fuck what it looks like. It's gonna taste good either way. Who cares? Don't freak out. We're gonna prep some green beans. That's very easy to do. Just take the ends, cut the ends off so you have this shit. Throw that away. You don't need it. I'll clean that up. Okay, the final thing we're gonna make is a sauce. That's gonna tie everything together. This is gonna go in with the green beans when we fry them, and then we're gonna drizzle some on top at the end. All it is some soy sauce, about 2-3 tablespoons. All the rest of that garlic, ginger, and scallion that we didn't use in the meat, that goes in. Some chili flake. Again, this is optional. If you like heat, add it. If you don't, leave it out. And then some sugar. About 2 tablespoons of sugar goes in. It's gonna balance out that heat, and just stir that all together. It's gonna be a nice glaze for everything. Now everything's gonna go very quick. This is kind of a fast cooking meal. It's more prep time, but once it hits the pan, fast. It goes fast, it goes fast. Put a little bit of oil in the pan. You want to use a vegetable oil, not an olive oil, because we're gonna turn the heat up at the end to get a nice crisp on them. We're gonna start at a medium-low heat to kind of let that start to build slowly. And then we're gonna ramp it up at the end, steam them, and that's all that it is to it. It's about like 7 minutes total cook time, 5 to 7 minutes. And in the back pan, we're gonna throw those green beans. So once they're in the pan, they get a little bit of color on them. We're gonna add like a tablespoon of water tops and steam them briefly. So right there, then cover and steam. And this is what's gonna cook that through. So this is gonna cook the inside, steam for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna turn the heat up and get that nice crisp on the outside so you get a nice crunch when you bite into it. But right now, cover it if you have a pan. If you don't have a cover, just do what I'm doing, take a pan, flip it right on top, and then let it steam. Green beans are gonna take about 2 to 3 minutes, start to soften up, start to saute. That's gonna be on medium heat. Okay, once the green beans start to get a little color on them like that, easy there, kid. Once the green beans get a little bit of color on them, we can go in with our sauce. So that's that sugar, soy sauce, garlic, ginger. Woo! Look at that. It just smells amazing. And then you can take those right off the heat as soon as you put that sauce in because you don't want that sugar to burn. And while it's hot, hit that with a little bit of sesame seed. It's gonna stick right to it. Look at that though. Gorgeous. So after 2 minutes of steaming, take it off. That's perfect. That's what you want to see in the pan, how it's just starting to get like all the way cooked through. You can kind of tell it's getting translucent. That means the dough's cooked. Now we're gonna ramp the heat all the way up to high and then crisp them up and they'll be completely done. Nice, that's exactly what you wanna see. Woo! Oil's jumping, oil's jumping, oil's jumping. You might get burnt in the quarantine kitchen, fuck it. And now we're cooking, now the oil is jumping, you're gonna ruin your shirt. Don't wear a white shirt, wear a black shirt, or wear an apron. I ruined my shirt, good thing I have more of these. Okay, that's it, those are done. Now we're gonna plate. Throw our green beans down there with that sticky syrup. That sauce goes right on the plate first. And then we'll come with these, look, still sizzling. Hot off the press. Whoa, hot, coming through. Put it down, you put a hot surface on a cutting board, you're gonna burn your cutting board. Put a towel down first. That goes right on top. Then just take these and layer them in. Nice, the crisp. Drizzle the sauce right over top. And then hit them with a little bit of sesame seed just as a garnish, and bang. There you have it. This is something that's actually very easy to make, a little time consuming on the prep, but if you have ground beef, a few scallions, ginger, garlic, you're gonna have yourself a fire meal that is sure to impress. Let me try it. Yeah, that's fantastic. It's like being back in China. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, brings me right back to my time in China. Donny, I know you'd be proud. They're not goons, but they're pretty damn good fried wontons, fried dumplings, whatever the fuck you wanna call them. We'll see you next time. We're gonna be here for a while. We're in quarantine, who knows how long. I'm gonna be cooking every day. Plenty of episodes to come. We'll see you next time. College Cooking Show, Quarantine Cooking Show. Peace.